Chris Godinez, licensed professional counselor, also the host of We Need to Talk on every Sunday at noon. I put it up on YouTube and then I post it over to Facebook. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. If you feel you need a therapist, please go to Google, type in therapy, your city, Psychology Today will pop up. Click on that and we'll have all of the therapists in your area. Also, the views and opinions stated herein are mine and mine alone. They do not represent the ACA, the APA, or any other damn therapist for that matter. Boom. So this is going to be a slightly sad video. I had a request from a longtime listener to do a video on the loss of a pet. And I just wanted to say that this video is dedicated to Nancy and Nate and to my dogs, Baba and Kyle. And here we go. So get out the tissues because I think we're all going to cry on this one. So death sucks. There's no two ways about it. Death sucks. And especially when we lose a beloved pet. It's hard. It's really, really hard. We feel guilty. We feel sad. We feel bereaved. We feel lost. We feel, a plethora of things. Pets are incredibly important to anybody, but especially important to survivors of abuse. Why? Because pets love unconditionally. If everybody loved as purely as a dog or a cat, I think this world would be a hell of a lot better place. Of course, if it was cats, they'd be pushing everything off the edge, but So the point being is, dogs love unconditionally. And they are protective, they are funny, they have a sense of humor, they have their own little personalities. And it really is like taking care of a child in a way. I'm not lessening the death of a child. Death of a child would be horrific. I can't even, and I don't even want to imagine that. But I want to validate that the loss of a pet is very serious. And it's a grieving process. And it's the same process whether you are grieving the loss of a person or whether you're grieving the loss of a pet. The process is the same. And the most intense period of grieving is going to be about the first 2 or 3 months after the death. And then it starts easing up a little bit. But, I lost my Baba dog last April. And it's taken me about a year, seriously, to get through all of the firsts, And, see, I'm going to start crying. I'm sorry. So you got to honor your grief. This is the most important thing. So when somebody goes, oh, it's just a pet. Oh, it's just a gerbil. Oh, it's just a cat. Oh, it's just a rat. Oh, it's just a snake. Oh, it's just fuck that shit. This was your pet. This was your companion. This was somebody who was there for us in our darkest days, who curled up next to us, who nuzzled us, who kind of let us know that we'll be okay. So I just want to validate that grieving, no matter what the loss is valid, and to give yourself time and the guilt. So oftentimes, especially when we have to put a pet down, and we have to take him and put them to sleep. I hate all these euphemisms. We have to let them go because they're too old or they're too sick or they're suffering or whatever. We feel incredibly guilty about that. And that's normal. That's normal. It's like there has not been a time when I have had to do that with a pet, when I've had to euthanize them, that I felt, hey, this was great. It was always like, oh my God. Could I have done something else? Should I have done something else? Did I wait too long? Did I do it too soon? All of these questions. And the nice thing of it is that we have a wonderful vet, or we had a wonderful vet. His name was Scott McComb. He was amazing. And when that would happen to our pets, he would grieve with us. And he was just the most wonderful vet ever. And the vets we have now are amazing as well. And a good vet will talk you through it, and they will reassure you, yes, it's time. Yeah, you're doing the right thing. It's okay. They're going to be out of their suffering. It's okay. And it sucks that pets don't live as long as we do. It does. I wish they lived as long as we do, but they don't. And the guilt is normal, but honestly, listen to me now, believe me later. You did everything you were supposed to. You did. And when a pet reaches the end of its life and we have to help them transition, it's never easy because they can't speak up. You know, we have to kind of guess. We have to kind of go, ooh, is this the right time? Ooh, you know, is it now? Should I do it now? Is it time? And sorry. That's really hard because you're always second guessing. You're always going, oh my God, you know, I just killed my pet. But the truth of the matter is when they have reached the point in time where their quality of life has gone, it's time. And you're doing the right thing. And then in the aftermath, when you have that guilt, just acknowledge it. Yep, I feel guilty. Yep, I wonder if I did the right thing. Yep, that's going through my mind. You're absolutely right. But then you let it go because you did do the right thing. You don't want your pets to suffer. You don't want them to stick around too long. You don't want to, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's never easy. It is never easy losing a pet, ever, ever. I loved all of my pets, and I remember all of my pets, and they are special in our heart, and they take a little piece of us with us when they leave. And I don't recommend going out and getting another one. I hate it when people are like, oh, we'll just go get another dog. Oh, we'll just go get another. I'm sorry. There's never going to be another Nate. There's never going to be another Baba. There's never going to be another Kyle or Gozer or Q or any of the other animals that we have loved. There's not. There will be other animals that we will love, but they won't be the same. And it's important to take time to grieve. The Victorians had it right. A year and a day. A year and a day. Give yourself a year and a day. And as the emotions come up, journal them. Just journal them. Acknowledge them. It's okay. When our first dog, John and mine's first dog, Kyle, died, I couldn't look at a picture of him for about 9 months without sobbing. He was a great dog. I loved him. He was so amazing. And it was our first dog as a couple, you know. So honor that grief. Honor the emotions. It's okay. It's okay to sob. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to express what you're thinking and feeling. And if somebody makes you wrong for them, for those emotions, I think that lets you know who your real friends are. So if somebody's telling you, oh, get over it. Oh, go get another one. Oh, you know, why are you crying? It's like, no, I'm sorry. No, you're not part of my tribe. Sorry. So it's really important to know that grieving is the same no matter whether it's human or animal, and that they were important to us, and we go through all of the same stuff. So we go through the second guessing, and we go through the where are they now, and can they hear us, can they see us, you know. And it depends on your belief system. I mean, I firmly believe that my pets have come back to visit, you know, because after one of my cats died, I was laying in bed and all of a sudden I felt them jump up on the bed and I felt the little paws, and then I went to look and it was like they weren't there. But, you know, it depends on your belief system. So just really honor who that little guy or that little girl was. And it's okay to put up pictures. It's okay to talk about them. That was the thing that helped me the most getting through the loss of Baba, was talking about him. Because Baba was a funny little dog. He had a great sense of humor. He was mischievous. He was goofy. And he loved, when Scotty does bad things, he used to go tell on him. So it's like Scotty would be doing something like trying to get up on the counter in the kitchen, and Baba would go back and find John and start pawing at him like Lassie, you know? So it was like, oh, Scotty's up to something. Scotty's not in the well, Scotty's in the kitchen. So, you know, talk about them. Encourage other people to talk about them. It's okay. And that helps us with our grief. That helps us kind of keep them alive in our hearts, in our minds. And don't ever let anybody put you down for grieving the loss of a pet. Don't ever let them do that. And everything you're feeling, the doubt, the fear, the did I do the right thing, you know, did I kill my pet, did I, you know, all of that is so normal. So normal. And just know you have done the right thing. you are a good pet owner. It takes time, and especially, you know, we donate, we give, you know, 15, 20 years to our pet. And yes, you're going to feel the loss. You are. And that's normal. And it's okay to feel sad. And it's okay to feel fear. And it's okay to feel doubt. And it's okay to feel second guessing and all of that other stuff. So grieving the loss of the pet is no different than grieving the loss of anybody else that we have loved. We love. We love. And the deeper the grief, the greater the love. That was really fucking profound. Holy shit. And it's true, because when we mourn, it's showing how much we've loved, you know. Obviously, honest to God, I know I'm bringing it back to abuse again because that's my thing. But, you know, when my dad died, was I sad? Yeah, you betcha. Did I grieve as much over him as I did my dog Kyle? No. No, because my dad was abusive, but Kyle was a protector. And he was a great dog. So, you know, the deeper the grief, the greater the love. So you loved. And they loved us. And I think God's really cool for putting them on this planet, because dogs and cats and gerbils and hamsters and pets are amazing, and they're wonderful, and they teach us so much. And one of the biggest things they teach us is unconditional love. So anyway, this video is dedicated to all of the pet owners out there who have lost pets, who are maybe struggling with grief, who are second guessing themselves and beating themselves up. Please stop. You did the right thing. It's okay. You did the right thing. And I'm sorry. And I firmly believe that they watch over us. I do. And I know that we will see them again, because that's just my belief system. You may believe differently, and that's okay. But for me, it's a comforting thought to think, you know, it's kind of like Robin Williams in, I can't remember the movie. Oh, shoot. Where he goes to dog heaven instead, or he thinks he goes to dog heaven instead. And I was kind of like, ooh, that's where I want to go. So it's like, I don't want to be with the Jerry Falwells of the world. I would rather be with the dogs. So anyway, there it is. So for all of us pet owners out there that are going through grief, have gone through grief, and are struggling through grief, this is for you. Know you're loved. Know you're supported. Know you did the right thing. Know your pet loves you and misses you, and you miss them. And it's okay. And allow yourself to grieve. It's okay. Stop feeling guilty. Write it out. And, you know, honestly, writing and burning a letter to your pet helps. It really does. I mean, I've done that with Kyle. It's like, dearest Kyle, you know, I felt so guilty and I love you so much. And, you know, then you just go on and you talk to him as if you were still alive, you know. And then you trot it out to the barbecue and burn it. Let the smoke carry the words to wherever it needs to go. So that is my recommendation. So I hope this video helps. That's it. All right, you guys, love you, be gentle with you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.